you ever bought a car and left from the transaction thinking, man, I just got played? If so, this video is for you. Maybe the numbers just didn't add up, or maybe the vehicle just didn't pan out to be what you thought it would be, or maybe you had buyer's remorse like immediately. If you've ever been in experience on the buyer's side of a car deal and just wondered, what does it really take for me to purchase a vehicle and feel like I won in the transaction? Has anyone ever bought a vehicle and felt like that you won, that you got a vehicle that's gonna be nice, it's gonna be a great ride, it's gonna be something that you're proud of spending your money on and spending your time? Or have you always kind of wondered, I wonder how it is on the back end. I wonder how these vehicles are being sold, and I'm wondering how much money are these people really making off of me? Have you ever been in a situation where you felt played about spending your money with a specific dealership? Have you ever thought about maybe just saving your money and buying a wholesale deal on your own? Have you ever thought about financing a vehicle, but you just really didn't know how much it was going to truly cost you in the end? Lastly, have you ever thought, am I going to be able to trust the people that I'm getting ready to do business with? If you've ever felt played in a car deal, this video is for you. So, my name is Carissa Hill, and I am a 17-year entrepreneur in the car business, the automotive industry, as well as in financing. So I've owned a used car dealership down south where it mostly looks like it's a male-dominant industry. It mostly appears that only men can take care of individuals in purchasing vehicles, providing financing, providing credit advice on how to be lent to and how to obtain financing for yourself, for family members, just the whole walk of the automotive industry. But what I want to say today is that if you've ever walked away from your car purchase and felt played, listen, you're not alone. So even though I've been in this industry 17 years, I've had my own car purchase experiences, and it really more than likely brought me to the automotive industry. And I'm gonna explain. So maybe 20 years ago, and I'm telling my age now, I walked into the local car dealership. Of course, family referred me. This particular family was friends of my family growing up, so the trust factor was there. Our families knew one another. And I had my eye on this particular vehicle. It was a Cadillac Escalade, I won't forget. And when I got to the car dealership, the salesman really didn't know as much about the vehicle as I did. And so the questions that I was asking, he couldn't answer them. He didn't know what I was talking about, but I had done my research. And needless to say, the vehicle was purchased, but the memorable part of it all is that when I was in the closeout room, you know, when you go into the room and you're getting ready to sign your papers, the finance manager asked, are you in the car business? Does your family come from a automotive industry background? And I go, no, why you say that? And he goes, you're gonna be in the car business one day, young lady. And I thought, what? At that time, I was a hairstylist. I mean, I was fresh out of high school. Come on, car business. And he explained to me, you know why I say that? You came here, you knew exactly what you wanted. You knew exactly all of the details. You knew the ins and outs of this vehicle. You knew the gas mileage. Heck, you knew more about the vehicle than my own salesman knew. And that made me laugh. And I actually forgot about that statement until the day I entered into the car business. I thought back maybe 10 years at that time or so. I remember a guy telling me and basically manifesting that I would one day be in the car business. And I say all of that to say is that I manifested that, and it ended up happening because I was a guru for vehicles. I mean, I bought 1, 2, 3 high-end vehicles Because at that time, hairstylists were making buku's cash. We weren't reporting it to the IRS, hint, hint. And we were pocketing a lot of money. You know, I was young, fresh out of high school, and I quickly gathered 5-6 vehicles under my belt. Just one after another. I guess I couldn't find anything else to spend my money on. But I think I had went to this family-owned business, I know 3 or 4 times, and bought my vehicles. They were my go-to people. I mean, I trusted them. My vehicles were always nice. My experience was great. And when they saw me coming, they knew I was coming to purchase. It wasn't a joke. I wasn't coming to talk about it. I had already done my research. I had already done the price points. I had already visited different car dealerships because at the time, the internet either wasn't in style or I didn't have access to it. So I was literally driving from vehicle to vehicle and making my purchase. And it was a great experience. But I can honestly say I've never really had a bad experience in car purchasing, but I have assisted some clients that I felt like had bad experiences previous to encountering my dealership. And that brings me to this video. You know, if you've ever had a really bad experience as it relates to purchasing an automobile, you know, you're not the only one. Things happen. Vehicles are machines and they're unpredictable, but the experience is what we remember. You know, if you ever felt played leaving a car dealership, sometimes that could actually thrust you into this business. And so that brings me to the automotive industry and how vast it is and how it's so changeable and movable. Prices surge and you may get a great deal on a vehicle. I mean, it's so many details. You got styles, you've got brands, you've got prices, you've got different types, you've got SUVs, sedans. It's the list goes on and on. But I do want to close this video out by saying if you have gotten a bad deal in an automobile purchase, don't feel bad. Don't let it be the end of the world. And just think that you could possibly use that as a pivotal moment to thrust yourself into an ever vast, extremely lucrative business. And so if you've made it this far in this video, then this platform could really be for you. I'm going to be talking about just conversations on experiences that I've had, how I've helped people, some of the nightmares, some of the worst times in the business. It's just going to be a great conversation. So stay tuned, continue to follow us, and click the link in this video if you would like to schedule a one-on-one with me to talk about the automotive industry and just some of the opportunities that are available. I can't wait. Have a good day.